Twitter is literally melting down right now. Like, chaos everywhere. NBA YoungBoy just got rushed to the hospital mid-concert after some wild attack went down, and no cap. The receipts are coming in hot. Fans are losing it on TikTok with clips blowing up. There's screaming, there's yelling, and some low-key sus vibes that this ain't just a random fight. This is straight up giving plot twist energy, fam. Like, when the concert got interrupted, the whole crowd started going wild, and people were live streaming every second. Comments are buzzing. Is this real? Nah, they can't be for real. And then bam, someone drops leaked audio saying there was some backstage drama brewing for weeks. No receipts dropping mid-live like this. Unreal. People are out here speculating. Was it a setup? Some deep beef? Or is someone trying to take NBA YoungBoy out the game for good? And y'all, it's not just fans. Celebs are tweeting and posting cryptic messages. Lil Durk's sliding into the DMs. Kodak Black's kinda shady with his comments. And the whole internet's just waiting for the next move. The vibe? It's wild, emotional, and kinda feels like something bigger is lurking under the surface. If you thought the NBA YoungBoy saga was over, nah fam, it's just getting started. So buckle up, because this roller coaster's about to get insane. Stick around cause the tea? It's hot, it's messy, and you're not gonna want to miss what's coming next. Let's get into it. So here's where things get mad complicated. Right after that crazy concert attack, rumors started flying everywhere. Some say it was a planned hit. Others think it was just a random fan gone wild. But if you dig a little deeper, there's way more tea brewing behind the scenes. Sources say NBA YoungBoy had been dealing with some serious beef backstage for weeks, like whispers of loyalty splits. Some people saying one of his closest crew might have been involved in the chaos. Imagine that, the dude who's supposed to have your back, suddenly being part of the problem. That's some next level betrayal vibes. Inside the mind of NBA YoungBoy, it's been wild. From what insiders say, he's been feeling this intense guilt and stress that nobody really sees. Like, the public only sees the wild rapper persona, but behind closed doors, Melly's caught in this emotional storm, questioning who he can trust. There's talk he's been having sleepless nights, constantly replaying what went down at the concert, wondering if there was something he missed, some warning signs that were ignored. This ain't just about the attack. It's about the whole crew's loyalty being tested to the limit. And fans are out here making wild theories about his mental state, saying he might be spiraling, but also trying to keep it all together for his music and legacy. Social media exploded when snippets of leaked audio popped up on Twitter and TikTok. One clip allegedly caught Melly talking to his manager, sounding frustrated and low-key paranoid. In the audio, you can hear him say stuff like, "I don't know who's really on my side no more." And this ain't just about music, it's personal now. That clip instantly went viral, sparking thousands of reactions. Fans were spitting receipts in the comments. Some claiming they knew something was up because Melly's been cancelling shows, dropping cryptic tweets, and even deleting posts suddenly. The paranoia was real, and the whole internet started piecing together a story that felt straight out of a crime drama. While all this was happening, the fan communities got divided like never before. Some stood 100% with YoungBoy, calling him a victim caught in a web of fake friends and haters. Others thought this was karma catching up, saying maybe Melly's actions in the past finally came back to bite him. The comment wars got so intense that hashtags like Justice Formally and Melly Did It started trending side by side. It was chaotic, emotional, and honestly messy as hell. Conspiracy theories popped off too. One popular theory was that the attack was orchestrated by a rival crew trying to take over the local scene, while another claimed it was an inside job to sabotage his upcoming album release. Amid all this madness, celebs couldn't stay silent. Lil Durk posted a cryptic message on his story saying, "Real ones know who's real," and deleted it minutes later, leaving fans speculating if he was throwing shade or sending support. Kodak Black went a different route, sharing a video with a mysterious caption, "Keep your circle tight, snakes everywhere." It was vague, but the timing, suspicious. Social media detectives went deep, trying to connect these dots, and soon leaked DMs surfaced where Kodak and Durk seemed to be having a low-key beef over loyalty and street politics. The plot was thickening and people couldn't get enough. But here's where it gets wild. Right when things seemed to be spiraling out of control, an unexpected ally stepped forward. A well-known influencer who's been quiet about NBA YoungBoy's drama suddenly dropped a livestream defending Melly. She talked about knowing him personally, saying he's been through hell and back and that the attack wasn't random. It was targeted because of jealousy and fear of his rising power in the rap game. Her live went viral instantly, sparking a new wave of support and shifting some public opinion. This sudden defense added a whole new layer of complexity. Was this influencer really on his side? Or was there something else behind her sudden appearance? As fans waited for answers, more leaked screenshots surfaced. One showed a tense group chat, where Melly was apparently confronting his crew about betrayal and rumors. The texts were intense, with Melly accusing someone of selling him out, while others tried to calm him down, telling him to keep it low and handle it like a king. These messages felt raw and real, making people wonder who in the crew could have played both sides. The drama wasn't just public anymore, it was spilling into private conversations, and every leak added fuel to the fire. Amid all this social media storm, Melly reportedly decided to lay low for a while, cancelling all upcoming appearances and focusing on recovery. Insiders say this was a strategic move, not just for physical health but mental too. The pressure was insane. Fans blowing up his phone, media chasing every detail, and the constant fear of another attack looming. This retreat sparked new rumors. Some said he was hiding because he was scared. Others believed he was planning a big comeback, ready to expose the traitors and clear his name once and for all. Either way, the silence only made people more curious. While Melly was off the grid, the internet ran wild with fake screenshots and fabricated stories. Some accounts claiming to be inside sources popped up, sharing supposed plans of revenge, secret alliances, and even violent threats. Many were quickly debunked, but others gained traction, making the truth harder to separate from the noise. It became a full-on information war, with fans trying to decode what was real and what was cap. The only thing everyone agreed on, this saga was far from over. And just when you thought the tea couldn't get hotter, a bombshell dropped. An anonymous video surfaced, showing a heated argument backstage moments before the attack. In the clip, voices are raised, someone yells, "You think you're untouchable?" And there's a shout that sounds like Melly's name mixed with threats. The video quality was trash, but the intensity was undeniable. Fans went crazy trying to identify who was in the clip, and the debate about what actually sparked the attack exploded across every platform. Was this the moment everything blew up? Was it personal, professional, or both? This backstage footage changed everything. It painted a picture of a tension so thick it was about to burst. People started asking questions about the security at the concert. How did someone get that close to Melly? Were there warning signs missed by his team? And if there was a mole inside, how deep did this betrayal go? Every angle raised more questions than answers, and the story took on a whole new dark energy. It wasn't just about an attack anymore. It was about trust, power, and survival in the cutthroat world of rap. And just as fans tried to catch their breath from the madness, the video ended on a cliffhanger. A shadowy figure stepping forward, face obscured, whispering something that sounded like a secret that could change everything. The video cuts out right there, leaving the internet shook and begging for the full story. Everybody's waiting for that next drop, that next leak, that next drama twist that's going to shake the game again. But here's the thing. While the world watches and waits, Melly's sitting in the hospital, recovering physically but caught in a mental battle that nobody else can see. The drama isn't just on stage or on Twitter. It's inside him, tearing apart his world piece by piece. And as the story unfolds, one thing's clear. This ain't just a rap story. It's a saga of loyalty, betrayal, survival, and maybe, just maybe, a chance at redemption. So yeah, this of the main story leaves us with mad questions. Who really wanted NBA YoungBoy gone? Who's playing both sides? And what's going to happen next when the pieces start falling? The drama is just heating up. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around, because the next chapter, it's about to get even crazier. Next chapter, it's about to get even crazier. So picking up right after that cliffhanger, the shadowy figure in the video. Sources say that might be someone way closer to NBA YoungBoy than anyone expected. Rumors started swirling that this mysterious person is actually a former friend turned rival. Someone who was once part of Melly's inner circle, but had a falling out over money and trust issues. Imagine that. Someone who was in the trenches with him, now possibly the mastermind behind the whole attack. People started calling him the snake in the grass, and the internet went wild trying to piece together his identity. The speculation was non-stop, with fans poring over every past interview, IG-Live, and throwback clip for any hint of who it could be. While this was happening, leaked texts continued to flood social media. In one especially viral screenshot, Melly is seen texting someone saying, "I can't believe you did this." And the reply is, "It was business." Nothing personal. This sparked a frenzy, people debating what business meant here. Some said it was a veiled threat from a rival label trying to control Melly's moves. Others thought it was a direct betrayal from someone on his team. It made the entire fanbase paranoid, and conspiracy theorists took it up a notch, claiming this was all about power struggles behind the scenes that nobody was talking about publicly. On top of the text leaks, a series of fan-made TikTok edits blew up that put the drama into a new light. Creators were remixing concert footage, audio leaks, and celebrity reactions into viral clips with captions like "NBA YoungBoy's downfall" or "comeback," and "Who's really behind the attack?" These videos racked up millions of views, and the comments sections were filled with theories, memes, and emotional reactions. Some fans were convinced Melly was about to drop a diss track exposing the traitors, while others thought he might be planning to quit the game entirely after everything that went down. The internet was literally split between hope and despair. Amidst all the chaos, an unexpected leak happened that no one saw coming. A private IG Live recording surfaced, allegedly from one of Melly's closest associates, where they aired some major tea. In the live, the person said, "This ain't just about the attack. It's about everything that led up to it. Lies, fake friends, and people jealous of Melly's grind." They went on to accuse a certain crew of setting Melly up, claiming they'd been plotting to take him down for months. This live got taken down quickly, but not before it was screenshotted and shared thousands of times, adding fuel to the fire. Then came the reaction from the music community. Some big names started weighing in, and their subtle shade only made the situation messier. Lil Durk posted another vague tweet. "Fake friends show their real faces when the camera's off." Kodak Black dropped a new song with lyrics that many thought were direct shots at Melly's situation. Even newer artists got involved, some showing support for YoungBoy, others siding with the rumors. The whole rap world felt like a powder keg ready to blow, with alliances shifting fast and the drama spilling over into interviews and social media battles. Meanwhile, Melly himself remained mostly quiet, which only made things worse. His team put out a statement saying he was focused on recovery and wouldn't comment on rumors, but fans took his silence as a sign of weakness or guilt, depending on who you asked. Some influencers called him out for playing victim, while others praised him for keeping his head down and not fueling the drama. It was a classic case of say less versus speak up, and the debate kept the story trending. But the real shocker came when a supposed inside source leaked a voicemail allegedly from Melly, where you can hear him saying, "If they think I'm done, they're dead wrong. I'm coming back harder than ever, and they won't see it coming." The audio was raw, emotional, and full of defiance. It made waves because it showed a side of Melly that fans hadn't heard in a minute. Determined, angry, and ready to fight back. The leak sparked hope for some, fear for others, and more questions for everyone. As all this unfolded, fan theories took on a life of their own. Some believed Melly was being set up by a major label trying to control his music and image. Others thought this was part of a bigger street war between rival factions, with Melly caught in the crossfire. A popular theory was that the attack was a message to other rappers, showing what happens when you rise too fast or get too popular too quickly. Every theory had some receipts, some hearsay, but no one had the full picture yet. The fan base was also split on how to support Melly moving forward. Some were organizing online campaigns to boost his streams and support his comeback. Others were pushing for transparency, wanting Melly or his team to come clean about what really happened and who was responsible. There were even calls for an exclusive documentary or interview, something that could finally break down the walls of mystery. The demand for answers was louder than ever, but at the same time, nobody wanted to rush into conclusions without all the facts. Amid the digital storm, a few more cryptic posts popped up on Melly's socials. A photo of an empty hallway with the caption, "Walking alone but never out." A blurry shot of what looked like a recording studio late at night. And a single line, "They don't know what's coming." Fans analysed every pixel, every word, trying to decode hidden messages or clues. The vibe was mysterious. Almost like Melly was teasing a major announcement but wasn't ready to reveal it yet. And then, in a surprising twist, Melly appeared on a short live stream that lasted less than a minute. His face looked tired but determined, and he said, "I'm still here, not broken, just getting ready for what's next." The clip blew up immediately, sparking hope and excitement. But the brevity and vagueness also left fans wanting more. What was he getting ready for? A new album? A tour? A showdown with his enemies? The speculation exploded again. While all this was happening, the people closest to Melly remained mostly silent or evasive. Some friends posted vague, supportive messages. Others went dark, fueling rumors they were distancing themselves. The lines between friend and foe were blurring fast, making it hard to know who was really loyal. Insiders hinted at secret meetings and alliances being formed, but nothing concrete leaked out yet. The whole scene felt like it was on the edge of breaking wide open, like the calm before a storm. Every new leak, every cryptic post, every celebrity reaction was building tension, setting the stage for something massive. Fans were glued to their screens, waiting for the next chapter in this wild saga, knowing it could change everything. And just when people thought the drama might cool down, another shocker hit. A video surfaced showing a private conversation between two people close to Melly, talking about making moves and changing the game. The clip was short and didn't reveal names, but the tone was serious, like a plan was being set in motion. Fans immediately started speculating what these moves could be. A new album drop, a public confrontation, or maybe even a legal battle. So yeah, this opened up a whole new world of questions and possibilities. The story is getting thicker, the players more complicated, and the stakes higher than ever. Who's really pulling the strings? Who's going to come out on top? And most importantly, what's NBA YoungBoy's next move going to be? Trust me, you do not. It's about to get even more intense. You with that mysterious convo about making moves. Things started escalating fast. Insiders say that after the video leak, Melly's team went into full damage control mode, scrambling to manage the chaos and keep him safe. Sources close to the situation say there were secret meetings happening late into the night, with security doubling down and lawyers getting involved. Apparently, the stakes were higher than anyone expected. And Melly wasn't just fighting street drama. He was battling legal threats and industry politics at the same time. Around this time, more leaked audio surfaced, this one allegedly from a heated phone call between Melly and someone who might have been a former business partner. The call was tense, filled with accusations about money being stolen and contracts being manipulated. Melly's voice was sharp, frustrated, but also controlled, like he was trying to stay calm but ready to explode. The other voice accused him of burning bridges and not trusting anyone. Fans dissected every second, trying to figure out if this was the inside job people had been talking about, or just another layer of the complex drama. Meanwhile, the social media battlefield kept raging. Fan accounts posted side-by-side comparisons of Melly's older interviews and recent behavior, trying to spot any hints he'd been planning to expose people or take a major risk. There were viral TikToks where creators played detective, piecing together lyrics from unreleased tracks, cryptic tweets, and past feuds to build a narrative of Melly preparing for a huge comeback or reckoning. These videos got millions of views and sparked massive discussion in the comments. Fans debating whether Melly was the victim or the mastermind in all this. Amid the chaos, some surprising new players entered the scene. A few rising rappers from Melly's hometown started speaking out, sharing stories about loyalty, betrayal, and the pressures of the game. One up-and-comer claimed he had witnessed tension growing for months, hinting at a brewing storm nobody wanted to admit. Another artist posted a video with a caption like, "Watch how snakes bite when the spotlight's on," clearly throwing shade but not naming names. These new voices added fresh perspectives, reminding everyone that the drama wasn't just about Melly, but about a whole network of relationships and rivalries. At the same time, more celebrity reactions kept trickling in, some supportive, some shady. Lil Durk dropped another tweet. "Real ones never fold, even when the world's against them," fueling speculation he was still riding with Melly. Kodak Black posted a cryptic line from his song, "Watch your back when you count your stacks," and a few other artists shared vague, "stay woke" messages. Every post was analysed for hidden meaning, and the rumour mill kept churning. But despite all the noise, Melly remained mostly offline. Fans begged for updates, but his silence only deepened the mystery. People started speculating if he was secretly working on new music to address everything, or if he was laying low because the pressure was too much. The divide between "he's planning something huge" and "he's breaking down" was huge. and the internet buzzed non-stop. Then came a bombshell. An exclusive interview clip leaked from an underground podcast, allegedly featuring Melly himself. In the short clip, his voice was tired but fierce, saying, "People want to see me fall, but they don't know the half. The real story's coming, and when it drops, everything changes." The clip was taken down quickly, but the damage was done. Fans flooded social media, debating what real story Melly was talking about. Was it a new album, a tell-all documentary, a legal battle? No one knew, but anticipation shot through the roof. Around the same time, more fan theories started taking shape. One of the most popular was that Melly had evidence of a major conspiracy against him, something involving industry execs, rival artists, and even law enforcement. Some fans claimed to have seen screenshots of supposed emails and texts pointing to this, but none were verified. Still, the theory spread like wildfire, with people speculating that Melly was sitting on a bombshell that would shake the rap world to its core. On the flip side, some fans and critics started doubting Melly's innocence. They pointed to past controversies and legal troubles, arguing that maybe he was wrapped up in dangerous stuff that caught up to him. This group called for Melly to be transparent and face the consequences if he was involved. The online debates were heated, sometimes toxic, showing just how divided the fan base really was amid all this. A mysterious new social media account popped up, claiming to be an anonymous whistleblower with inside info on the Melly saga. The account posted cryptic hints, leaked voice notes and screenshots, some believable, some obviously fake, and quickly gained followers. Every post added more layers to the story, but no one knew who was behind it. Some suspected it was someone close to Melly trying to control the narrative. Others thought it was a rival trying to stir the pot. Either way, it kept fans hooked and the drama alive. As if things weren't complicated enough, more details emerged about Melly's hospital stay. Sources said he was treated for minor injuries, but was also evaluated for stress and trauma. Doctors reportedly warned about the toll this whole ordeal was taking on his mental health. Insiders say Melly was receiving counseling and support, but that the pressure to stay relevant and prove himself was overwhelming. This human side of the story made fans rally even harder, sharing messages of love and support across social platforms. Towards the end of this chaotic phase, Melly finally posted a handwritten note on his Instagram. It was short but emotional, saying, "I'm fighting for me, for my family, and for the truth. This ain't the end." The post went viral instantly, sparking hope that Melly was gearing up for a big move. Fans took it as a promise of a comeback or a big reveal, and excitement soared. And just when it seemed like things were calming, rumors started that Melly was planning a surprise event, maybe a concert or an exclusive live stream, to address everything face to face. Some insiders claimed tickets were already selling for a secret show, but no official announcements were made. Speculation ran wild, with people guessing what Melly might say or do. Would he clear his name? Drop diss tracks? Reveal the real story he talked about? So yeah, just took us through a roller coaster of leaks, theories, and emotional moments. The tension is almost unbearable, and the stakes are sky high. Who's loyal? Who's fake? And what's Melly's next move gonna be? Honestly, it feels like everything is building to a massive climax, and you better believe is going to bring the heat. Stick around, it's about to get even wilder. So here we are at the final stretch of this wild saga. And trust me, things got way messier than anyone expected. Right after those rumors about a secret event, Melly's team dropped a cryptic teaser on social media, a blurry clip of him in the studio, the caption reading, "It's time to set the record straight." Fans went crazy. Some thought this was the official comeback. Others suspected a public apology or even a full-blown expose. The hype was unreal, and the internet was buzzing like never before. Then, out of nowhere, a surprise announcement hit. Melly was dropping a mini documentary series, exclusively online, called Behind the Curtains. It promised to dive deep into the whole ordeal. The attack, the betrayal, the rumors, and the truth he claimed had been hidden all along. The trailer alone was packed with raw emotion, clips of Melly speaking directly to the camera, tears, rage, and moments of vulnerability. Fans immediately flocked to sign up for early access, and the anticipation hit peak levels. But here's where things got complicated. The release date got pushed multiple times, sparking suspicion. Some said Melly was facing legal pushback, trying to keep certain details under wraps. Others thought he was rewriting parts of the story to make sure it was perfect. Meanwhile, the internet's thirst for answers grew even stronger. and every delay just added fuel to the conspiracy fires. Fan accounts ran non-stop with countdowns, leaked snippets, and exclusive spoilers that kept the buzz alive. In the meantime, more behind-the-scenes drama unfolded. Sources revealed that Melly was in intense negotiations with his record label, fighting for creative control over the documentary and his future projects. Apparently, there were major disagreements about what could and couldn't be said publicly. Some insiders claimed this was the real battle. More than just street beef, it was a fight over power and ownership. This made fans even more curious about what the hidden truths might be. Then came the plot twist no one saw coming. A former close associate of Melly's came forward anonymously to a popular hip-hop blog, claiming that parts of the story had been exaggerated or even fabricated for attention. This insider said, "There's a lot of smoke, but not all fire. Some people wanted to make Melly look like a victim to gain sympathy and streams." This statement sent shockwaves. Fans were divided again. Was this just another attempt to gaslight the community or a reality check? The comment sections exploded with heated debates. Amid this mess, Melly released a surprise single titled Shadows and Light, which fans immediately analysed for hidden meanings. The lyrics were intense, talking about trust, pain, and rising from ashes. The song's mood was dark but hopeful, and the music video featured symbolic imagery, empty streets, broken mirrors, and fleeting shadows. Fans took this as Melly's way of speaking directly to the haters and the people who betrayed him, but also showing he was healing and ready to move forward. As the documentary release finally approached, snippets leaked, showing Melly confronting some of the people involved in the drama face to face. These moments were raw and unfiltered. Arguments, apologies, tears, and shocking revelations. One clip showed Melly accusing someone of betrayal, while the other person denied it fiercely, and the tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. Fans were glued to these leaks, desperate for the full story. The documentary also exposed a side of Melly no one really saw: the struggles with mental health, the pressures of fame, and the loneliness that came with it all. It humanized him beyond the headlines and rumors, and many viewers expressed newfound empathy. But the doc didn't hold back on the messiness either, showing moments where Melly himself made questionable decisions and mistakes. It was messy, real, and unfiltered. Exactly what the fans wanted. Exactly what the fans wanted. After the documentary dropped, social media exploded with reactions. Some praised Melly for his honesty and courage. Others criticized him for still leaving out key details. Celebrities weighed in again. Some showed support, others stayed silent, which only added to the speculation. The rap community felt like it was watching a real-life drama unfold in front of their eyes, blurring the lines between art and reality. But here's the kicker. Right after the doc's release, a new rumor started swirling that Melly was already working on another project, one that would shake things up even more. Insiders hinted at a potential collaboration with some unexpected artists, and maybe even a public event that would finally settle scores. This kept the fans on edge because if there's one thing this saga taught us, it's that Melly plays chess, not checkers. Meanwhile, the question still hangs heavy. Was all this justice served, or just another setup? Was Melly the victim of a bigger game, or was there more to his story that we still don't know? The lines between truth and rumor have been blurred so much that nobody can say for sure. And honestly, that's why this story won't die anytime soon, so now it's all on you. What do you think? Was Melly really betrayed by those closest to him? Is this the comeback story of the decade, or a carefully crafted drama? Drop your take in the comments because this tea is far from cold. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because trust me, this saga ain't over. There's more drama, more twists, and more truths coming your way. Stay tuned, because the story of NBA YoungBoy and the chaos around him is still unfolding, and you're front row for every wild moment. So here we are, fam. After all the leaks, the drama, the betrayals, and the surprises, what's the real deal with NBA YoungBoy? Was this whole attack and hospital run just bad luck, or part of a bigger plan? Did Melly really beat the system? Or was he caught up in some next-level setup? The truth is, nobody really knows for sure yet, and that's what keeps this story so addictive. What we do know is this: NBA YoungBoy is one of the most controversial, raw, and real artists out there, and whether he's a victim or a mastermind, his story is far from over. The fans, the haters, the celebs, everyone's watching, waiting for that next move. And if the past few months have taught us anything, it's that Melly never plays by the rules, and he's always got something cooking behind the scenes. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop your take in the comments below. Do you think Melly is the realist, fighting for his truth? Or is this all just Cap? Who do you think is really behind the attack? And what do you think the next chapter will bring? Trust me, your opinion matters because this saga is bigger than just one person. It's a whole movement. Also, smash that like button if you're here for the tea. And don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications because we're not done yet. There's more drama, more leaks, and more wild twists on the horizon. And you definitely want to be first in line for it. Until then, stay woke, stay curious, and remember, in this game, nothing is ever as it seems. Peace out, and I'll catch you in the next video.